Ladies and gentlemen, listen up. Right now, right this very moment, there's a whisper. Not loud, not a shout, but a whisper. And that whisper, it's your purpose. It's your destiny calling you out of the shadows and into the light. Too often, we get caught in the noise, doubt, fear, hesitation. But hear this. God is whispering to you because he believes in your strength. He's telling you, keep going. You're made for greatness. Sometimes, the loudest messages in life come in the quietest moments. That whisper you feel inside, it's not just a fleeting thought or an accident of the mind. It's something far deeper. It's the subtle, powerful voice of your purpose trying to break through the noise of the world around you. Most people wait for grand signs, for booming announcements or fireworks to light the sky before they act. But real power often starts as a whisper. It's gentle, persistent, and it won't let you rest until you listen. The world will try to drown it out with distractions, doubts, and fears, but that whisper is God's way of speaking directly to your soul. It's calling you to remember who you truly are, to remind you of the potential that's been quietly growing inside you all along. This whisper is personal. It's not about what someone else expects, not about following the crowd or fitting a mold. It's about you, the gifts you've been given, the dreams you hold deep down, the fire that's waiting to ignite. It's like a seed planted inside, and the whisper is the encouragement to water it, to nurture it, to let it grow strong. But here's the catch. The whisper doesn't always come with clarity. It doesn't spell out every step in bright neon letters. Instead, it asks for faith. It asks you to believe in what you can't yet see fully, the promise of what you could become. It's the voice that tells you to keep moving forward, even when the path looks uncertain, even when the obstacles seem insurmountable. Many people miss the whisper because they're waiting for certainty. They want to hear the whole plan, see the entire road ahead. But life doesn't work that way. The whisper is an invitation to take the first step without having all the answers. It's a call to trust that every step will reveal more of the way. That first small step might seem insignificant, but it's the beginning of everything. The whisper is telling you to have courage, not because the journey will be easy, but because it will be worth it. It's urging you to move beyond the fear of failure, the paralysis of doubt, and the temptation to settle for less than what you deserve. Understanding the power of this whisper changes everything. It means your life isn't random, and your struggles aren't meaningless. There's a divine purpose woven into your story. The whisper is a reminder that your life matters, that you were created for something greater than mere existence. When you learn to listen, you start to see signs and opportunities you never noticed before. Doors open, people show up, and moments align in ways that confirm you're on the right path. The whisper becomes louder, clearer, stronger, a guiding force that fuels your determination and sharpens your focus. But here's the truth. Listening to that whisper requires courage and discipline. The world wants you to tune out your inner voice with distractions, social media, noise, negativity, and comparisons that steal your confidence. To hear the whisper, you have to create space for silence. You have to quiet the chaos and pay attention to the still, small voice within. That might mean spending time alone, reflecting, praying, or meditating. It means turning away from what others say you should do and tuning into what you know deep inside is right for you. The whisper will challenge you. It will ask you to step outside your comfort zone. It might push you to make difficult decisions or face uncomfortable truths, but it will never lead you astray. When you answer that whisper with action, you begin to unlock the extraordinary life that's waiting for you. It's not just about success measured by money or fame, it's about fulfillment, impact, and becoming the person you were meant to be. The whisper is the voice of destiny, calling you to rise up and claim your place in the world. So when you feel that gentle nudge inside, don't ignore it. Don't talk yourself out of it or wait for a louder call. Lean into it, trust it, act on it, because that whisper is the beginning of your breakthrough. It's the quiet power that moves mountains, the subtle force behind every great achievement. When you learn to hear and follow that whisper, you step into a life of purpose, passion, and unstoppable momentum. It's your invitation to greatness. Will you answer? Fear and doubt, two of the most powerful forces that try to stop us from becoming who we were born to be. They sneak in like shadows in the night, whispering lies that try to convince us we're not good enough, not ready, not worthy. But here's the truth you need to hear right now. Those voices, they are not facts. They are fears masquerading as reality. They want to keep you small, locked in your comfort zone, afraid to step into your true power. The moment you let fear and doubt rule your decisions, you give away your future. You hand over your dreams to the enemy of progress. That's why overcoming fear and doubt isn't just a nice idea, it's a necessity. You have to get real with yourself about what fear is. Fear is not a signal that you should stop. It's a signal that you should pay attention. It's a warning that you're about to do something important, something that matters. Every great success story you've ever heard is wrapped in moments of fear and doubt. The difference between those who rise and those who fall is not that they never felt fear, but that they refused to be controlled by it. They recognized fear for what it was, a test of courage, a challenge to their resolve. Doubt is like an internal critic, loud and persistent. It questions every move, every decision, every dream. But doubt is also a liar. It doesn't want you to believe in your power or potential. It wants you to settle for mediocrity, to be quiet and compliant. The key to defeating doubt is to speak truth to it. When doubt says, "You can't," answer with, "Watch me." When it whispers, "You'll fail," shout back, "Failure is just a step on the way to success." When it tells you, "It's too hard," remind yourself that the hardest roads often lead to the most beautiful destinations. Overcoming fear and doubt is about mindset, about training your mind to focus on what's possible instead of what's scary. It's about discipline, about waking up every day and choosing to believe in yourself, even when your emotions try to pull you down. It's about surrounding yourself with people who lift you up, who remind you of your worth, who challenge you to push beyond your limits. You don't have to fight fear and doubt alone. Build your team mentors, friends, family, those who see your light even when you can't. But here's something even more powerful. Faith. Faith is the weapon that cuts through fear and doubt like a sword. Faith isn't just about religion. It's about belief in something bigger than your current situation. It's the belief that you were created with a purpose, that your life has meaning, that your dreams are valid. Faith gives you strength when your legs want to give out. It gives you vision when the road ahead looks dark. When fear screams stop, faith whispers keep going. Remember, fear and doubt will always try to knock on your door. They will always come, but you don't have to invite them in. You have the power to decide who you listen to. You have the power to choose courage over comfort, action over hesitation, faith over fear. Every time you choose to move forward despite the fear, you grow stronger. Every time you silence doubt with determination, you build momentum. And momentum is the key to breakthrough. So the next time fear and doubt show up, and don't run from them, don't ignore them, face them head on, look them in the eye, and tell them this journey is yours and you're not turning back. Tell them your dreams are bigger than their noise. Tell them you're ready to walk through fire to get to where you're going. Because beyond fear and doubt lies your destiny. And nothing, no whisper, no shadow, no voice of fear can stop you when you decide to rise. There's a truth that runs deeper than any fear or doubt. It's the truth that someone bigger, stronger, and wiser believes in you. Not just the world or people around you, but a divine power that has placed strength, purpose, and greatness inside your very being. When God whispers to you, it's not just a random sound. It's a profound declaration of faith in your ability to rise, to fight, to overcome. That whisper is the universe's way of saying, "I see the strength inside you, even when you don't." This belief isn't just empty words or empty promises. It's real, tangible, and it carries weight. It's the kind of strength that moves mountains, that lights fires in the darkest places, that turns ordinary people into legends. That strength lives inside you, waiting to be claimed, waiting to be unleashed. You might not feel it every day. You might even doubt it sometimes, but it's there, unwavering and steady. And when you start to lean into that belief, when you start to recognize that strength as your own, everything changes. Imagine for a moment the times in history when greatness was born from unlikely places. Ordinary people, facing impossible odds, discovered a strength inside them that shocked the world. They didn't just stumble into greatness by chance. They tapped into something beyond themselves, a power that said, "You are more than your circumstances. You are more than your past. You were made for this." That same power lives inside you right now. The divine belief in your strength means that failure isn't the end, it's a lesson. That struggle isn't a sign of weakness, it's the refining fire that builds resilience. When God whispers to you, it's a reminder that you were designed to endure, to push through pain, and to come out stronger on the other side. Strength isn't just physical, it's mental, emotional, and spiritual. It's the courage to keep going when the world says stop. It's the will to keep fighting when your body wants to quit. This belief also means you're never alone. There's a presence guiding you, a power that refuses to let you fall. That's not luck or coincidence, that's divine strength carrying you when you can't carry yourself. It's that quiet confidence that no matter how hard the battle, victory is possible because you were made for it. You have everything you need inside you. The whisper is reminding you of that truth every single day. But here's the thing, believing in that strength requires action. It requires stepping out in faith, taking risks, and pushing boundaries. It means moving even when the path isn't clear, trusting even when the future is uncertain. Strength grows by use. It's like a muscle, the more you use it, the stronger it gets. The whisper is not just a gentle nudge, it's a command to rise up, to stand tall, to take your place. It's a call to live boldly, because you are powerful beyond measure. So don't let the voice of doubt drown out the divine voice inside you. Don't let the world tell you you're too weak, too small, or too broken. The whisper is louder than that noise. It's a promise that you carry strength that cannot be shaken. It's a call to action, to wake up every day knowing you are equipped to face whatever comes your way. You are strong, you are capable, you are unstoppable. And when you finally embrace that truth, when you listen to the whisper and believe in your strength, nothing can hold you back. Your life becomes a testament to power, purpose, and perseverance. So stand firm, stand proud, because that divine strength inside you, it's ready to change the world. Life will knock you down, that's a fact. But what separates those who succeed from those who quit is how they see those moments. Setbacks are not the end of your story. They are the setup for your comeback. Every obstacle, every failure, every closed door is actually a stepping stone. It's a test designed to strengthen your spirit, sharpen your focus, and fuel your fire. When life hits you hard, it's easy to get discouraged, to ask, why me? Or what did I do wrong? But here's the truth. Setbacks are not punishments. They are lessons wrapped in tough experiences. They are God's way of preparing you for the next level. You've got to learn to shift your perspective. Instead of seeing a roadblock, see a challenge. Instead of seeing failure, see feedback. Instead of feeling defeated, feel determined. Every setback carries a message. Prepare yourself. Something greater is coming. You just can't see it yet. It's like the pressure that forms a diamond. Without that pressure, the diamond stays a rough stone. Without the struggles, your greatness stays hidden. Setbacks mold you, shape you, and make you ready to rise higher than you ever thought possible. Think about the greatest people who have walked this earth, the ones you admire. They all face setbacks. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. Oprah Winfrey was fired from her TV job early in her career. Even Denzel Washington himself had moments of doubt and challenge. But what made the difference wasn't avoiding setbacks, it was using those setbacks to fuel an unstoppable comeback. You have to develop the mindset of a warrior. When you stumble, you don't stay down. You get back up, stronger and smarter. You take the lessons, adjust your course, and keep moving forward with more purpose. That's how you turn setbacks into setups. That's how you turn pain into power. Setbacks also teach patience and perseverance. Sometimes the universe slows you down to build your character. It gives you time to grow internally before the external breakthrough. So don't rush through your struggles, lean into them, embrace the process. Trust that every setback is part of a bigger plan to lift you up. Remember, your story isn't defined by the setbacks you face, but by how you respond. When you see setbacks as setups, you unlock a new level of resilience. You begin to understand that failure isn't final, it's foundational. It's the solid ground on which you build your success. So next time life throws you off course, don't lose heart. Don't let frustration or fear take over. Instead, say to yourself, this setback is a setup. I'm being prepared for something greater. Let that belief fuel your comeback. Let it remind you that your breakthrough is just ahead. Because beyond every setback is a powerful setup waiting for you to claim it. And when you do, nothing can stop the force of your comeback. Life isn't meant to be lived in the shadows or in the comfort of the familiar. It's meant to be lived boldly with courage, conviction, and a relentless drive to push beyond limits. Too often, people settle for a small version of themselves because it feels safe. But safety is not where greatness is born. Greatness demands boldness. It demands stepping into the spotlight even when your hands are shaking, speaking your truth even when your voice trembles, and chasing your dreams even when the road is uncertain. Bold living is a refusal to be ordinary. It's a commitment to live a life that's bigger than fear, bigger than doubt, bigger than the expectations of others. It means recognizing that you have been given unique gifts, a unique purpose, and it's your responsibility to unleash that into the world. To live boldly is to say, I am here, I matter, I'm going to make my mark. This kind of life requires risk, real risk, the risk of failure, rejection, and criticism. But here's the truth, without risk, there is no growth. Without stepping out, there is no breakthrough. The bold don't wait for conditions to be perfect. They don't wait for permission or approval. They act, they move, they create momentum. They understand that action, even imperfect action, is what leads to progress. When you choose to live boldly, you inspire others. Boldness is contagious. It lights a fire in those around you. When you stand tall and live your truth, you become a beacon of hope for those still searching for courage. You show them what's possible when you refuse to be small. But boldness isn't reckless. It's not about charging ahead blindly. It's about clarity of purpose and unwavering faith. It's about knowing who you are and what you stand for, and letting that guide every step you take. It's about resilience, getting back up when you fall, learning from every mistake, and never losing sight of your vision. Living boldly means you don't let fear dictate your choices. You don't shrink back because of what ifs or what others might say. You confront challenges head on with the mindset of a warrior. You break down barriers with the strength of your conviction. You refuse to be limited by the stories you've been told or the doubts you carry. It's a life lived with passion, a life where you don't just exist but truly thrive, where your actions align with your dreams, where you wake up every day ready to give your best, to make an impact, and to push the boundaries of what's possible. So ask yourself, are you living boldly? Are you stepping into your full power? Are you willing to risk comfort for greatness? Because the world needs boldness. The world needs your voice, your vision, your light. Remember, fortune favors the bold, and boldness is not just a trait. It's a choice you make every single day. So choose to live boldly. Choose to rise. Choose to be unstoppable. There comes a moment in every journey when the whisper becomes a call to action. It's not enough to hear the voice inside you, to recognize your purpose, or even to believe in your strength. The true power comes when you decide to move, when you take that first bold step, despite fear, doubt, or uncertainty. Because purpose without action is just potential wasted. It's like having a fire inside you but never lighting the match. Answering the call to action means saying yes to your destiny. It means stepping out of your comfort zone and into the arena of life where challenges are real and victories are earned. It means choosing to show up, to do the work, to face obstacles head on, and to keep going when others give up. The whisper is not a suggestion, it's a demand for courage, for commitment, and for relentless pursuit. So many people wait. They wait for the right time, the perfect moment, or the ideal conditions. But here's the truth: the right time rarely arrives on its own. The perfect moment is a myth. The conditions will never be flawless. The call to action is always now. It's always in the present. Waiting only delays your breakthrough and dims the fire that's burning inside. When you answer that call, you activate the force that moves mountains. You set into motion a chain reaction that changes your story forever. Action creates momentum. Momentum breeds confidence. Confidence propels you forward toward the life you were meant to live. Every step you take, no matter how small, builds the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. But action isn't always easy. It demands sacrifice. It demands discipline. It means pushing through pain, fatigue, and frustration. It means saying no to distractions, no to comfort, and sometimes no to people who don't believe in your vision. Yet in that struggle, you find your true strength. You discover what you're made of. And you realize that every challenge you overcome is proof that you're moving in the right direction. Answering the call to action also means embracing responsibility. It means owning your life and your choices. You're no longer a passenger waiting for life to happen. You are the driver steering your destiny. That responsibility is both powerful and humbling. It demands that you be honest with yourself, that you face your fears, and that you commit to growth every single day. Remember, the difference between dreams and reality is action. Dreams are the blueprint, but action is the construction. Without it, nothing is built. The whisper inside you, that divine call, is waiting for you to respond. It's waiting for you to move, to leap, to climb, and to fight for what's inside you. The moment you answer, the world shifts, your life shifts, your purpose unfolds, so stop waiting, stop doubting, stop hesitating. Hear the whisper, feel the urgency, take the first step, and keep stepping, because that call to action is your invitation to greatness, and the only way forward is through. There's a powerful truth that too many people overlook. The only moment you truly have is right now. The past is gone. The future is uncertain, but this moment, this very second, is yours to own. It's a gift, a chance, a crossroads. The whisper you hear inside is urging you to seize this moment, to grab hold of the opportunity before it slips away. Because life isn't lived in yesterday's regrets or tomorrow's hopes. It's lived in the present, in the choices you make right here, right now. Too often, we get caught up waiting for the perfect time, the perfect conditions, the perfect sign. But perfection is a trap. It's an illusion that steals time and kills dreams. The truth is, no moment will ever be perfect. The question is, will you act despite the imperfections? Will you rise even when conditions aren't ideal? Will you move forward when fear tries to freeze you in place? Seizing the moment means owning your power over your life. It means deciding that you won't be a spectator in your own story. It means stepping up and saying, "This is my time. This is my season. I will not let it pass me by." Every great achievement, every breakthrough, every legacy began when someone decided to stop waiting and start doing. It began when they recognized that the moment was theirs to claim. There's something magical that happens when you decide to seize the moment. The universe responds. Doors open that you didn't even know existed. People show up who become part of your journey. Opportunities arise in unexpected ways. When you own the present, you create momentum that propels you forward into your destiny. But seizing the moment requires courage. It means facing uncertainty head on. It means risking failure and rejection. It means stepping out even when the path is unclear. Yet, those who dare to take that risk are the ones who live fully, who grow, and who inspire others to do the same. They understand that hesitation is the enemy of progress, and action, even imperfect action, is what changes everything. It also means being fully present. Too many people live distracted lives, missing the signs and opportunities around them. They scroll, they worry, they compare, and they wait. But the moment you are in right now holds more power than you realize. The whisper inside is calling you to focus, to tune in, to engage with life fully, to recognize that what you do in this moment echoes far beyond it. Seizing the moment is a choice, a decision to live intentionally and purposefully. It's a refusal to be paralyzed by fear or indecision. It's a commitment to make your life count today, not someday. When you seize the moment, you seize your power. You take control of your story and write it with boldness, passion, and determination. So don't wait for a better time. Don't wait for the stars to align. The time is now. The moment is yours. Step into it. Own it. Live it like your life depends on it, because it does. When you seize the moment, you open the door to your greatest potential and the life you were born to live. So what now? You've heard the whisper, not from me, not from the world, from something higher, deeper, more powerful. That quiet, steady voice calling you to remember who you are. And whose you are, you were never meant to walk in doubt. Never meant to hide your light. You were created with strength, with brilliance, with divine purpose woven into your soul. That whisper, it's not just encouragement. It's a command. Rise, move, speak. Build, fight, believe. Setbacks, they're not the end. They're the beginning of the comeback. Fear, it's just the noise you pass through on your way to greatness. The world may try to shrink you, silence you, shake you, but your Creator is calling you to live louder, stronger, and bolder than ever before. This is your moment, not yesterday, not someday, right now. This is the moment where you say, enough waiting, enough doubting. I'm answering the call. I'm seizing the moment. I'm stepping into everything I was born to be. Because you're not powerless. You're not broken. You are not invisible. You are called. You are equipped. You are ready. So stand up, show up, speak life, walk purposefully, live boldly. And when the world asks what changed, you tell them, I finally listened to the whisper, and I moved.